I'm Nicole Petruska for the 89X and Specs Howard Street team here in Mount Clemens at the Hayloft. We're here for 89X X-Fest. Let's go check it out. The X-Fest is a huge music festival that goes all weekend long. Bands are playing inside and outside of the Hayloft. There's so many different types of bands here. It got me thinking, what bands would the people like to hear more of? Let's go find out. Alright, and what band would you guys like to hear more on the radio?
Critical Bale.
Any particular reason why?
They rock. And they're a Jaeger band.
Right?
Jaeger.
Fuck, either band with no name or Critical Bale. Any reason why? Because they're fucking hot and their music is that shit. They're the new age fucking music. Alright, and out of all the great local bands that have been there today and this weekend, which one do you think deserves more airplay on the radio?
Critical Bale by far.
Yes, definitely. They're definitely the
Critical
best.
Bale.
No difference of opinion? You guys don't have any favorite that stands out?
That's really what we came here to see was them. Like, no one else in particular.
With all the great bands that are here right now, what band do you think deserves more radio play?
I believe that's my band, Hellrise North.
Critical Bale. While we were here, we got to go catch up with the guys from Critical Bale. Let's go see what they're doing.
I am Phil Thacker, I play the bass.
Brian Powerdice, vocals. Mike Scott, guitar.
Mark Boston, drums.
That's Seabass right there.
So how do you guys come up with the name Critical Bale?
The name Critical Bale, when we first formed the band, we had like a list. We went home and wrote a whole bunch of descriptive words that we thought, defined the band. And there was a movie I watched that night called Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead. And we kind of all watched it the next day together. And the guy in that movie was like everything, he embodied everything that we wrote down on those pieces of paper. And we're like, hey, let's do it. It's called Critical Bale. So that's where the name came from. We stole it.
That's a pretty cool story. So with you guys being on tour right now, how's that going for you?
It's been great. Been out for the better part of the last 3 years with everyone from
Drowning Pool, Tech
Paul
Nine,
Puddle of Mud, Saliva, you name it. So it's going great. And working on a new record. It's going to be out this fall. Just shot the new video for the first single, Beam Me Up. 89X, Jay Hudson.
Yes.
Get on the ball, brother. Come on, man.
I know you got it, Jake. So yeah, thanks for spinning Suicide. Suicide is in it's been playing on the radio station quite a few times, so mad love to 89X for that.
So with you guys being on tour for like the past 3 years, you guys got any crazy stories?
Yes. No, that's it.
You don't want to share?
I can stay here forever.
Right.
What's your favorite one?
I like when we were
Skippy.
day 5 of our last big tour we were on with Tech Nine. Our merchandise guy was sliding down the laundry chute at the hotel at the Ramada in Minneapolis, and he kept going up one story higher, but he was like trying to walk down, so it was real funny. But once he got to the 5th floor and trying to walk down, his chute came off, and he was like a rocket. We got it on videotape. 5 stories down into the basement, shattered his ankle on his birthday.
Yep.
Gone for the rest of the year. He still walks with a limp. Yeah. That's why we call him Skippy.
And by the way, his house was the one that blew up not too long ago.
The day the tanker blew up.
Yeah, the day the tanker blew up. The house that blew up in Hazel Park, that was Travis's house. Skippy.
Skippy's house.
Since they have the greatest one.
Yeah, apparently not. He should like stay indoors, like a padded room or something.
We're proud to say that is our merch guy.
So, with all the stuff that you guys have been doing, has it been hard being on tour?
We love it.
I think that's our element. It's like we're always here. We love being in band environments. We love being in the club environments. And we love meeting people, whether it's at home or in Montana or Idaho, wherever. I mean, we really love being out there and we love working. I don't know, a lot of people who know us know that as a band, as a club, as individuals, we like to grind. We always like working, hustling. So, I mean, to be out on the road, it's like second nature, We love
It's
it.
one of the most fun and rewarding experiences you can ever go through.
For sure.
The worst day on the road is better than most of your best days at home. Definitely take it.
I'm sorry. It's a weird situation because when you're at home, you're dying to go out on the road, but when you're on the road, you want to go home just for a couple of days. But you know, it's once you get adjusted to one, you want the other one. It's kind of a weird situation. But
When you guys finally get to go home, what's the first thing you plan to do?
Go to White Castle.
Definitely White Castle.
You can't do that on the road. You got a sweet ride out there.
There aren't Coney Islands.
Illinois.
Across the country.
White Castle.
Hey, there's
Tom
our DJ Tom Sawyer.
I was in the trailer backing up. That's what's going on out there.
All right.
Don't have it for you.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for your time.
Real quick, since we're asking like the audience,
Thanks for
what band
the trailer should be more power.
radio play like it's not touring or anything? Like what band do you think right now that maybe's playing this weekend that's like one of the lower starting bands? Out of those bands, if you've seen any, which ones do you think would get better airplay? Where you'd like to see get more airplay?
There's a lot. Like Band With No Name that's on right now. Lives Unknown.
Cody Stage Fright.
Oh yeah, definitely Cody Stage Fright. Stubby
I got one played it tonight. It's like seriously my favorite local lineup I think we've ever had.
Definitely. Dismantled. There's tons.
Yeah, Critical Bill.
Critical Bill.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Come on.
More Critical Bill. I know where you live, son. No.